It's time to answer your Twitter questions here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with Jim Cramer. Jim, first question comes from RD. He asks, is Alcoa the next Freeport-McMoran, or will patience pay off?
I've been saying over and over again that the Alcoa that you want is the Alcoa after the merger closes with RTI, so it's not just aluminum, and that you're not going to get a pop in this stock until that deal closes, because you can't just be an aluminum maker these days. So let's understand that the Alcoa that I like is not the snapshot of now, but the one that's going to be in the future, and that's what matters.
Next question. After reaching $90 a share, Shake Shack looks like it's heading back to 60. What do you think about it long term?
Right, Shake Shack was a giant short squeeze up to 90. Longer term, I like it, but remember, I still think it's very overvalued per store, which is the way I look at things. I don't really have any other choices. The only metric I follow. I think Danny Meyer's unbelievable. I think that the burgers are terrific. But in the end, it makes burgers, and you got to compare them to other burger chains like Jack, like McDonald's, even though it's much better, and it's still overvalued at these prices.
Logan is long BlackBerry. He loves the company but wants to know your thoughts.
All right, Logan should go listen to the conference call. It's one of the worst of the year. I mean, literally, the company seemed to not be able to tell you exactly how they made their software revenues. And then after that, there was a conference and shareholder meeting where they said, listen, no, we're not for sale. We're not going to be able to really stem the losses in hardware. Disaster.
Next, DC says, you once mentioned a possible buyout of Boardwalk Pipeline Partners. Is that still in the cards? Is it worth owning otherwise?
Okay, a lot of people, Boardwalk has some structural problems. They have some pipe that is really kind of not in demand. It does make sense at a certain point, and I thought the Energy Transfer might be interested, but we see that Energy Transfer is interested in Williams, ETP owned by ActionAlertsPlus.com. It looks like they're going after the big pipes, not the little ones.
Lastly, do you think Ulta stock is overpriced at this point, and do you wait for a pullback?
No, Ulta's not overpriced. Ulta reported a great quarter. A lot of people feel like it was repulsed from the 159, 160 level, so therefore it's finished. Hardly. I think Ulta can make deals with big retailers. I think Ulta is poised to be able to go much higher. I think Mary Dillon's a remarkable CEO, and I wish her luck. I think the stock goes higher.
Thank you so much for all the insight, Jim. And if you have a stock question, make sure to tweet it at Jim Cramer using hashtag CramerQ. That's Jim Cramer, and I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.